Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Tory and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Tory's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The correction and lots of motivation that we give these little toy dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any correction that we give. And the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You're going to have the option of several different training collars to choose from. We'll explain why we think a certain collar is the best collar, but we want you to be happy with the decision. So ultimately, you make the decision. Now, Tory's sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking without pulling or dragging or cutting you off or tripping you up. And the command is Tory, heel. Now at this point, Tory has a job to do, and that is to stay even with Rich's left leg when walking, not forging ahead or lagging behind, but you can even see her looking up at him and paying attention, wanting to do the right thing, trying very hard. She's doing a great little job, and when Rich stops his feet, she's been taught to sit automatically and wait for her next command. So when you're walking with her and you stop to cross traffic or talk to a neighbor, she should be sitting quietly at your left and waiting for her next command. And they're going to demonstrate that heel and automatic sit again for us. The command is Tory, heel. And you can see how nicely she's walking with Rich, how she's looking up at him and paying attention. If he turns, she should turn. If he changes pace, she should do the same. Those little legs are going. And when he stops, she sits. We brought her out a little blanket, so she's not cold, and she's sitting very nicely. This is the stay command. It is a hand and a voice command. This is your sit stay, and you're going to lengthen out your time and your distance when you get her home, working up from about 20 seconds all the way to 3 minutes. When Rich returns back to her, he walks all the way around her, ending up all the way back around that heel position, and they take off heeling again. And believe it or not, our pond guy is here, cleaning, working, packing up his stuff, and she's doing this with all that distraction, believe it or not. Nice automatic sit. We are going to recommend at home that they're crated separately. We started out with them crated together. Their behavior improved considerably when they were crated separately. They feed off of one another. Now this time, instead of walking all the way around her to get back to heel, Rich is going to demonstrate the come on command. Good. She comes right in and sits. Beautiful. And what we do to encourage them to come and jump on us when they're little, tiny, and cute like this is that they put their little feet on us, and what do? We pick them up. So they get rewarded for bad behavior. So now she's taught to come in, and to get the praise that she's seeking, she has to come and sit. Rich guides her right in with the leash. If she doesn't sit, he helps her out. And training these toy dogs is anything but easy. Give us a lab or a German Shepherd any day. These little kids take a lot of time and patience. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down command. And Rich is going to use his left open palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down and stay. Now indoors she was doing that command beautifully, so you can practice indoors as well as outdoors. Don't save your obedience for outside. It's for all over. When Rich walks back to her, he walks around her just as he did on the sit-stay. She remains lying there until he praises her, which is a release, and he heals her out of it again. And we're going to demonstrate that for you one more time. Down.
Down. Stay.
Perfect. And stay. Now we have demonstrated for you all of Tory's formal obedience commands. These guys have come an incredibly long way. We've enjoyed every minute of having them. We want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we're going to be back with her sister. We'll be right back.